was the first time, right?
Yeah.
That was the first time of doing that one. We are live, bingity bang.
Oh, it's a
Episode
podcastrophe,
15.
Nick.
That's it. Episode 15. It's a
Yep.
knockaround episode. We were gonna have Uncle Randy sit in, right?
Yep.
But something came up with him. And then Elena, who we had 14 on with the real shit audio, was gonna pop in as well. But she might she's probably still figuring out how to open up the fucking phone.
Oh, you
She's
sent
so
it.
twisted.
Oh,
She
there.
goes, what's this? Look at her twisted. You twisted, fuck you. What are you doing?
What are you guys talking about?
I said I sent you the invite like 20 minutes ago. I said you're probably still trying to figure out how to get to your phone.
No,
Crazy
I
ass.
was warming. I was warming up dinner.
Oh shit,
Oh,
dude! What do you want?
yummy.
What? Right? Pizza. I had pizza tonight too. Joey, I had Joey Tomatoes. Remember Joey Tomatoes in Point on the boardwalk?
Yeah,
Remember
yeah.
that pizzeria joint? Yeah. $26 for a fucking large pie.
Crazy, right?
I believe it.
I make my own pizza now. I don't buy pizza. Every once in a while, I'm lazy, but I make my own.
You ever buy the dough?
Yeah, I have in Publix they sell the dough, so I don't have to fucking make it. But I mean, I got the mixer.
Right.
I can make it myself too. I just if I'm lazy, I'll do. If I feel like doing it myself, I'll make my own dough and shit.
Yeah. Elena,
I like
you
that
cook,
dough.
You like
what do you want? What do you?
Huh?
What'd you say? You like what?
I like the gluten-free dough.
Oh, you're one of them. You're one of them. Gotcha.
Oh, jeez.
Well, hey,
You're
I don't
gluten-free
fucking
then.
choose to
I'm
be
eating
gluten-free. That's just the way it is.
Gluten-free.
Because
gluten-free.
I mean, I don't. I try.
Are you a
to eat
vegetarian?
good. I don't want to. Fuck no. I love meat.
Like you're not a vegetarian, right?
She likes the meat.
Yeah.
No,
She's been loving meat since
I just
1986. Right?
Meat, potatoes, vegetables. Yeah, since forever. Meat, potato, vegetables. Gotta eat colors of your chakra. So I just
There
eat
you
healthy
go.
and none of that preservative shit. I eat the pizza just for fun once in a while and have a soda.
Dude, I can eat pizza every day.
I'll eat
pizza every day.
I miss the foldable pizza. There's a place around here, Maggiano's maybe, and it's foldable.
What's
So
foldable pizza?
And
listen,
it
there
is
ain't no good pizza in Florida.
New Jersey and New York pizza is it is the foldable pizza. You could fold it in half and eat it. Down here, they look at me like I'm retarded when I fold it because it's not big enough to fold. So there's a place around the corner that sell it by the slice. They're from New York. They understand and they make it correctly.
Right. Gotcha.
I haven't found anywhere like around here.
Yeah.
And then there's no bagel shops. Like the only place I can get a bagel sandwich is Wawa.
Oh, we got a few bagel places over here. They're pretty good. Yeah, and they're pretty good.
Yeah. Well, they say with bagels and pizza and the pizza dough, it's the water. Yeah, the water has a lot to do with it. Like there's a lot of bakeries over here down by the shore that bring their water from like the city. For some reason, New York City has that certain water that makes the dough and all that stuff, taste the way it does. So.
Yeah, the water here in Lakeland, Lakeland's water is so bad. I mean, even cooking mac and cheese, whatever you cook, even though you think you're boiling the water, it's going to take the flavor away, and it's just bad. And they soft water, hard water. People come in buying stuff to clean their soften their water or whatever. But I don't have that choice, so I just use like Joey said, the Brita filter. I use it for my dogs, everything. I don't trust the water here.
Uncle Randy.
Hell no. I mean, there was a damn sinkhole in Lake.
We have a reverse osmosis system under our sink, so hooked to our shit. It's like the cleanest fucking water.
Wow.
You're in a house, though.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah, I just hooked that system up like a few weeks ago. But
oh yeah,
I love that fucking water.
Tastes better.
Oh yeah, it's great. It filters
Can you
out
tell the
everything.
difference?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good shit.
yeah, that's right. Florida, that's right. When I lived down there with you guys in Florida, we couldn't drink the fucking tap water. It was nasty.
Oh, no, we were in a
Remember the
well.
shower water smelled like?
No,
we had the well water.
Well water.
Remember that well too? Remember we looked in that fucker? Remember our neighbor Lynn, my boss, the tile setter?
Shit in there.
It was, dude, it was nasty. They didn't clean this well. It was a rental property that we had.
Yeah.
And the well was just fucking gnarly. And I didn't even know anything about well water, dude. I coming from Jersey and shit.
I didn't know shit.
And we're taking showers and the stuff was
store.
Straight rotten eggs. Remember, Joey? The smell of that shower?
We had to put a bunch of like salt shit in there to get the smell out.
Oh my God, man. It was horrible. And Lynn was the one who showed us. What's that?
Yeah.
What's that, Lynn?
At my store, like they sell at my store like the salt, 3 different types of salt softener. Like it's called soft water softener. They have ones with iron in it, and then there's pellets, and then there's another one. And I guess that's for well water, right, Joey? I assume.
Think so.
I haven't learned everything yet.
Of course.
I'm learning about
well water.
I got city water.
Yeah, you got to treat well water. Yeah, you got city water. You're straight. But we had well water. That shit was fucking bad.
Oh, it's horrible.
Fucking horrible, dude. Horrible. Oh.
But it leaves like when I fill my Brita up. When I fill the Brita up, it'll leave this white film on top of the container. The black part you can see, like
that's all that
shit.
It looks like chlorine. Looks like chlorine. I don't know.
So the Brita does a good job then. You stand by that shit, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a filter?
I even called the health department.
You have to change. You got to change a filter every now and then in those things. Yeah.
Yeah. Not too bad. Shit. And I called the health department because I was, concerned about the well-being of my health.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Having another head, coming out of your nice armpits. You're funny. Yeah. Have another head coming out of your neck.
Great.
Right.
I like your hair color, by the way. I noticed that last time.
Oh, my gray? Still, yeah. I'm gray as hell. Yeah. I love it. I love it. I
have a lot.
You know what?
I thought.
Do you? Nah, I don't. Yeah, see, I don't even notice it, man. I got to tell you what, though. I love it, man. I don't mind it at all. As long as I don't go bald, I'm totally straight. Totally cool with it, I can't be bothered dyeing it. I don't want nothing to do with it. It looks so stupid when you see a guy that's got dyed hair. It doesn't look natural. You could tell right away, just like a guy wearing a fucking hairpiece. You could tell right off the bat, dude, hairpiece. You know what I mean?
I bet you.
I love it. I love it too.
I bet you, Tony. I bet you my brother Tony totally does the comb in.
Yeah,
the comb in color.
But that stuff is very, very light. You know what I mean? It's not like so overbearing like fucking hair for men. That stuff is like, it's like somebody just got a Sharpie and just color your shit. You know what I mean? It's too much. It's too. I think the comment stuff is light. Who?
Giuliani, when he was sweating on TV and it was black coming down his face.
No, when he was mayor?
I don't know, like during COVID, I think, and he was sweating, and whatever they put in his hair started leaking and black.
Oh,
he's live with Trump when he was still the lawyer for Trump. That was funny. How embarrassing!
Yeah. Oh my God, dude! Jesus Christ, that's insane. No, I never know. I didn't notice that. But I'll tell you what, he was a badass. You can't fuck with him. He did a lot of good. I mean, I'm telling you how you look at it, but he took down the mafia. He's the one who came up with the RICO Act when he was, when he was an attorney, when he was in the DA. He was a young kid. He was a go-getter. Man, he was Italian.
I liked him for a while.
His old man used to get knocked around by the guineas, by the wise guys, and he was just over it. He was done with the stereotype, and he's the one who came up with the RICO Act. Man, it's a no fact. It's crazy, and that RICO Act kills everybody. You're done. You get a RICO Act, you're done.
What's a RICO?
You know?
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
It's the racketeering. It's when you got a group of people together that are conspiring to make money, like gambling gangs. Gangs is a RICO. To be in a gang,
but
that's a RICO Act.
Oh, RICO.
It means you're all conspiring to do an illegal act to gain, monetary and all that shit.
Yeah, money, like the Chicago PD. Chicago PD, they were from the headlines, and they change it up
RICO
a little
Act
bit. But those stories,
I believe, is actually it's where they can get you on something from a long time ago, or
you gotta be like in a gang. You gotta conspire with other people that are known members that are illegal, that conduct illegal activity. It's conspiring to do something together. That's the RICO. Yeah. That's how you get in the RICO. They're slapping RICOs on everybody. Everybody's getting hit with RICOs.
Yeah,
now.
I just never heard of that. I never heard of that. That term.
No, you can be listen. No, you don't gotta have nothing to do with any time in the old times. It could be something from 20 years ago. It could be something from 2 weeks ago. If you're there, you're RICO. You're done. You're done. You're done. That's how they ended. That's how they ended the mafia. I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's a couple people. Obviously, there's always going to be that shit. But no, that shit don't exist anymore.
Good old racketeering. No, now they call it trafficking.
Yeah. What happened to your brother?
Type of people.
Yeah. Hey, listen, wake up for a second. What happened to your brother?
Wake up for a second. I'm fucking here. My eyes can't see him because of the glasses.
What happened to your brother with the UFC? Me too. I know. What happened to your brother with the UFC?
He just announced Landon. Yeah. He goes by Groovy Lando. Groovy Lando. He's fighting. I just posted it was Venata versus Breeden, August 12th, Las Vegas lightweight bout.
Right.
UFC fight. He's like 11.
We are live.
1-2. 12, 1-2. I think that's where he's at.
Is he still in the UFC?
12. Yeah. Making a killing.
Where? Oh, shit. I haven't noticed him. I don't watch it that much anyway.
Landon Venata. He goes by Groovy Lando. He's on Instagram. You'll see him on my page, but he's been fighting. He started at MMA, and then he fought on 3 weeks' notice. Tony Ferguson, number 3 guy. He didn't win. Got fight of the night. Became good friends with the guy who put him on the map.
Okay.
Because they call him Groovy because he knocked one guy out with his foot. You got to look into his fights, guys. My brother's fucking
I seen him fight. I seen him fight a couple times. I just haven't seen it in a while. I haven't watched it in a while anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's getting a little slow, like a little more like not so wild.
Yeah.
Because he wants to make sure he's a little more focused, and I guess that you're going to get that in training. Yeah. And he trained camps. I mean, he switched camps. Right. That happened. Okay. Jackson MMA. Okay. They split, and so he went from Albuquerque to I forget where he's at now.
Was that the kid that used to ride on the quad at your dad's house in Jackson? Was that the little kid on the quad?
The blonde.
Or was that Blake? Wow. Man.
Blake and me and Blake are very close. And Blake loves BMX. Yeah, he loves BMX still. Yeah. And he's on disability like me, same kind of deal. I mean, we are siblings for sure. Unfortunately, he has to live with my sperm donor and his wife. But they both understand the situation, and Blake respects me for that. But That was before his lifetime. That was before his lifetime, and that's why I stepped away. And I told him, and that's why we connected on MySpace at 16. I knew they'd come around. I said, hey, I stepped away because I figured let you learn on your own. I'm not going to influence you at all. You learn on your own who that man is. And they did. And so, yeah, they both turned out all right. I mean, one's a UFC fighter, and the other one, is just like me,
Yeah.
Had a lot of struggles, got through them. We smoked pot.
She is froze. She froze. 10 siblings? You got 10 siblings. That's right. Well, you got your older sister, and you got Paris. Paris, Anthony. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know them all, but so it's a big Guinea family, big Italian family, you fuckers. Crazy. You imagine? That's one thing I never got about the old days. The old days were so tough, and everybody was struggling with money. And everybody in the 40s and 50s, they all had 6, 7 kids living in a 1-bedroom apart, 2-bedroom apartment. You know what I mean? It's like it didn't deter them, not 1 second. It's crazy.
They lost.
But you know what the crazy thing is? They were happy. They were happy with it. That's the kicker. They were fucking happy.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
My mom, my grandparents had 13 kids.
What's that?
My mom's my mom is one of 13 kids.
Yeah, that's right. Your mom comes from a big Irish family. Yep.
Irish Italian here. How many kids you come from, Joe? I cut out for a minute.
Oh, I don't. I have 3 siblings.
Girls.
Yeah, so he's number 4.
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
He's the oldest.
You're the oldest.
There's 2.
I was the youngest.
There's 2 girls. 2 girls.
Yeah, I got 2 sisters and a brother.
Yeah, they got it right down the middle, dude. You can't get no better than that.
Yeah,
you got 2 and 2.
And then Mick,
you got 2 and
2. Mick,
I got an older sister. That's it.
Your sister.
One older sister. That's it. 5 years. That's right. Polar opposites. Good kid. Good kid she is. Good kid.
Yeah,
good
mine
kid,
goes older sister, Karen, Paris, Anthony, Robbie, and me all grew up together. And then my stepsister, my stepsisters, Christine, and then my half brothers, Landon and Blake. Am I missing any? And then all the nieces and nephews and the great nieces and nephews. It's great. I don't need kids.
Yeah. Yeah, right? You got enough going on over there, right?
Family.
You got enough going on.
Babysit and give those kids back.
Yeah, I got my grandson coming next week. He'll be here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have him.
Yeah, you're gonna put him on, right? Throw him on.
Yeah, we're gonna have
He's
to get him. Yes. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do it. He just turned 4.
Yeah, he's a good looking kid.
Yeah, we're gonna do I'm gonna do every year I do a slap the meat with him, So last year was slap the dough, we did pizza, and then this year we're gonna call it slap the cheese. We're gonna do grilled cheese sandwiches.
You do it live, right? Do that shit live. Have fun with it, right?
Yeah, but I like you
like to edit.
I like the things that are done to it.
Yeah, you like the editing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like the bells and whistles.
Yeah, but I'm thinking maybe I might do a live one. I'm thinking about it.
You can do 2. You can do 2 in a day.
Don't be scared.
Do dinner and dessert.
Yeah, but so I was thinking about doing a show, do slap the meat live, where I'm like, whether I'm like cooking something while I'm talking to people, or we just talk about food, or ghetto gourmet, like things people make, like what I make? Fucking, I do, some weird fucking jail food.
Ghetto gourmet.
Jail food. Yeah, ghetto
gourmet. Like the ramen noodles. My roommate used to show me this ramen noodle thing. She's like, "Oh, this is the best, man." I'm like, "Yeah, when you had commissary, we're home now." She's like, "You gotta try it." I'm like, "Yeah, it's not bad."
I'll make green eggs and green fucking bologna sandwiches.
Yeah, right.
Straight from county.
Straight from Kenny.
Small.
Really? Green? Really?
You had me
really
got that green tint to it.
Yeah.
You had me at yo, what's up, Small?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I was thinking about doing a live slap the meat, and just even if I'm like I don't cook something, shooting shit about food.
You should do one a week, man. You should do live 1 week on Slap the Meat. Appetizers, everything.
I just can't get over the name of the meat.
Yeah, I slap the meat. Rikers Green.
Rikers Green, that's right.
Buddha Mike.
Hey Mick, my mom wanted to know, are you married?
To slap the meat in the park picnic.
Nope. Yeah, live at the park picnic. No, I'm not married. Nope, not married. I have a baby mama. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I told her. That's what
saying.
Yep.
Only me and my baby mama get along great. We're like best friends, bro. So it's all good. We actually act like adults. You know what I mean? No fighting. Yeah. No nothing, man.
You told me a lot about her when she was pregnant. You told me a lot about her.
Oh yeah.
She seemed really cool.
Yeah. Listen, you're always gonna love your ex. You're always gonna love the mother of your child. If I could never understand guys who have a child with a woman and they talk all kinds of shit about. Now listen, if she turned into a devil, I dig it. But this fucking dirty cunt. I mean, I can never say that about my ex. Never. We never even fought when we were together. When we were together, we never even fought. Maybe that was part of the problem.
Danny.
Maybe we kept in too much. You know what I'm saying, Joey? Maybe that was it. You never know. We just started to grow. Slowly, we just started to drift apart, man. It was weird. And I wanted to keep it together no matter what for the kid. I didn't want my daughter to grow up in a separate households and doing all that shit. But in the long run,
the environment.
It's better. Right? It's better. Well, the environment was always cool, wasn't it? It was just having both parents in one home. Everything there. You know what I mean? I wasn't brought up in a house with divorced people. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I just wasn't used to that stuff. The separation. I was always used to being close to my mother and father in the same house. So it was a whole adjusting period for me. Trust me,
I was like
man.
that.
I mean,
it takes many.
My parents got divorced when I was 16. I mean, I was
exactly.
But I lived like most of my life with my parents together, and then boom, nothing.
Yeah.
Right. But see, with my end, I couldn't wait for my parents to divorce. I couldn't wait.
Well, there you go. That's a whole other thing.
And then my dad.
And that was
because it was miserable for everybody involved in that house.
Well,
I mean, it was a house of horrors.
That's what made it so hard for me, because it wasn't like that for us. There was no horror. I mean, it was great.
Were really bad.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The beatings
back
were
then.
Bad, what? But that was what they knew.
Yep. Back then, if you didn't get your ass,
my brother,
discipline.
My father would.
My
father would grab me by my shoulders, by both my arms.
Yeah.
And he'd slam me wall to wall, all the way down the hallway. And at the end of the hallway was my bedroom. He'd throw my ass in there and then give me a good fucking kick, and then start gorilla fucking. Boom, boom. You ever seen a gorilla just pound on something? Like, boom, boom, boom. That's how my dad do that shit to me, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, your dad's no joke. No, his dad's no joke.
And I bet you don't beat your kids.
No, I always feel like
I hear you on that.
I don't. I yelled at my daughter once a couple of weeks ago. Remember?
He hung my dad hung my brother out. My brother out the window, second story window by his ankles. And he always kids, come up here. This is what you do if you get in trouble. Had he slipped his finger, my brother'd be dead. And you think about today.
My father used to go, my father would say to me, I hope you have a kid. You're going to have a kid and he's going to be just like you. And I would go, I'll whoop his fucking ass. I ended up having a daughter that did it to me.
That's what happened to Tony.
My son was a saint. He don't do nothing wrong. He's just such a good kid. I never had to of course they yell
the
at
one that hangs out in the background.
No, that's my stepson.
No, that's his stepson. His son Joey P.
He's entertaining.
That's Connor. Connor's a part of my slap the meat. He always comes on and does some wacky shit, So he's always on there. Or I'm like, if I yell about something, it's usually him eating my stuff, or something like that.
But the fucking egg. So he ate the last goddamn egg.
Yeah. So like,
I never know. That was great.
I love it. It makes great, from a show, So, that's why I like. So like, he sometimes when he pops on here, it's like I'm like when we're talking about stuff serious with Dan or whatever. Like I had to tell him like, hey, can't, because he's just trying to contribute to the show, do something wacky, and which is great.
Right.
But the other night we were talking to Danny, he was trying to get our attention to do some, first he put his nipple thing, which was funny.
Yeah.
But it was like we were trying to talk something serious. So I just said
family courtship. Yeah, you don't want that shit on family courtship. But it's all good.
I'll tell you what.
My father does yell at me. He sometimes he called me Randy.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, he's like, Randy. I mean Joe. No, I have some great stories.
I will know your name. You live in this house.
I remember. Randy, if you're listening,
figure it out.
So, my father ripped my nipple rings out.
Let's just see what I'm doing right now.
3 times I got in my nipple ring. I pass out drunk on my back, and my father would come over to the house in the morning, and he'd grab me up like a stick and just pop, rip my nipple rings out.
What a dick!
Yeah.
Dick.
Then when I was a kid,
Good morning, son.
Nick, when we lived on S-Dock there, my father he was going to clean the windows, right? So he's cleaning the windows, but he had to go up on the ladder, and I wanted to help. I was like fucking, I don't know, 6 or something. And he was like, he told me no, and I was pissed off, So I was just standing there in the windows, with my arms crossed, like, like pounding and shit. And my father had climbed up, and he looked through the window, and he waved at me. He was like, hey, So he waves at me, and I go, and I just went, boom, fuck you.
Oh, shit.
My father just disappeared. I was like, oh shit. So I ran into my fucking sister's room, and her crib was set up, and I got in the corner of the room by the crib. My father was so pissed. He came in,
God.
He looked at me and he goes, where'd he go? Where'd he go? And I went, he went that way. And my dad took off, and then I was like, ooh, thank God. And then all of a sudden I heard him, motherfucker, he turned around and he got me. It's great.
That's fucked up. You gave him the thing. Oh my God, on the ladder, like he was on. Oh my. You lucky he didn't fall off the ladder from anger, man.
Oh man, He came in. He looked like he was gonna kill me, and he just asked me where I went. I was like, he went there. He went that way. I said, I don't go that way.
He was that mad. You got him.
Oh yeah, man.
You got him like the Roadrunner or some shit. Oh my God,
like,
that's fucking funny.
Dawn used to like when we lived in Mount Holly, like in West Hampton. Dawn would like test me all the time. He'd be like, and I fuck her ass up. My dad whooped me. I'll be pissed. My dad whooped my ass over that. So, but she always knew. And like one day she was running her mouth, and I was like, because she kicked me in the balls. That's why I beat her ass. She ended up kicking me in the balls or something.
My sister did that too.
I'd beat the shit out of her. And she would always get away with it because my dad didn't believe me once I whooped the shit out of her. So So then like one day she was running her mouth, and I was like, I'll bust your fucking mouth, And she was like, you don't do nothing. I was like, I'll tell Dad, I was like, so she was like, I'll tell Daddy, and I'm like, tell Dad, I don't give a fuck, And she was like, I'll kick you in the balls. And I was like, oh yeah, then I'll tell Dad, what you did.
Right.
And then she was like, Dad won't believe you over me. I got Dad wrapped around my little finger. Well, the window was open, and my dad had just pulled up, and he was listening to the whole fucking thing. And then my dad was like, get her, Joe. And then my sister was like, ah! I was like, boom.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Back in the tit.
My dad has a true guinea temper. Yeah, he does now. He just knows how to hide it.
Yeah. Now he's mellow. He's a Bible thumper. Right? Bible thumper.
Nah, really?
No, don't say that.
Oh, he's
no.
Bible. That's not a bad thing. Bible thumper is not a bad fucking thing.
My dad's a Christian.
Bible thumper is a Christian.
Who's Stoner in the hot box wants to send a link?
Yeah, he's hit for a link. There's no 4 people on the screen at once.
Yeah, Buddha Mike.
Today.
Buddha Mike. Buddha Mike.
Sorry about that. It's me today. When I get off, you can hop on.
It's just too no. Yeah, it's exactly. If they're still on. If they're
Joey,
still on. I got my door.
Did you ask? Joey, did you ask your wife about the ART therapy?
Yeah, she knew something about it. She didn't know
ART?
Accelerated.
Holy man.
Accelerated retinol therapy.
Yeah.
Accelerated retinol therapy. That's what it's called.
Accelerated.
It's 80% effective, and I can't wait to.
Yeah.
I can't wait to keep going because
it doesn't.
I mean, I don't have to look at a Reese's and cry. No, and it, you know, they use it for a lot of vets, and that's how it got started. And they don't do hypnosis, and I did a HIPAA violation thing where I had all my members have access to my shit because I ain't trying to hide nothing. If something comes up, everyone can know.
Oh yeah,
you know,
that's just,
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I ain't hiding shit.
Oh,
it ain't gonna be. Oh, the psychiatrist put it in your brain. Oh, not this time, bitch. It don't work like that. I do the work.
Do you see a psychiatrist? Do you do the computer psyche thing? You go over the computer.
I mean,
have you tried that? That's fucking. That seems.
Well,
cold,
I do therapy. Man. I do therapy with Mina. Like that's my anxiety therapy, my self-esteem therapy. Work on that shit. And sometimes, if it's easier, instead of going across town, I'll do video once a month, and then I like to meet her twice a month in person. And then my eye therapy's got to be in person. I mean, that's done. And then doctors, I've been seeing my regular psychiatrist on the phone for 2 years. She's a fucking idiot. I can't. I'm waiting for her to lose her license. I mean, at this point.
I live with my psychiatrist.
Her with the damn. We can't give you. You take Valium and Adderall. Yeah, I know. My Suboxone doctor's fine with it, so shut up.
Valium and Adderall.
The pharmacist.
That's like illegal. That's like illegal. That's like illegal. That's like a legal speedball, man. How do you get that goddamn thing?
I remember Ritalin back at 10th grade that we should put it in our joints.
I remember Ritalin. No, we used to chop it up, and I don't know. No, we didn't do that. Why waste it in the J?
Did. In Danny's room,
we didn't waste it in the J. We
remember rolling it in a J.
Joey, we remember Ritalin. But it was for people like her.
We
Elena.
also put it in a J.
No, never in my life. We used to just snort it. We used to chop it up, and it was like coke. It was the same effect as coke. Same thing. We used to take all her scripts. Me and another guy. We used to take all. She used to give it to us, but you know what I'm saying. You know.
This whole used to. I still take it.
Yeah. Do you still take it? Jesus.
Yeah,
but that was like an Addy. It was like an Adderall.
20, 30 years break. Yeah, it was Ritalin, and then Adderall came along, and it worked. It gave me palpitations, so I quit for a while, got my anxiety under control. Now I can use it, and not for nothing. It helps for give me a kick in the ass, and it does have some kind of pain component. I'm telling you, because I couldn't get through work without it. I even said that to my pain doctor. I said, there's got to be, even though nothing shows up, there's still in that drug. There must be something gives you that kick in the ass because it's supposed to calm me down. And my mother, and we got her off of it. The Adderall, Christ, it's amphetamine. It's amphetamine, just missing the meth.
I haven't done it. I heard it's phenomenal. I heard it's just like butter, but it's not. There's no come down. That's what I heard. Yeah, I haven't. I don't even care about, I hate speed now. I can't even stand speed, dude.
No, I don't appreciate it, but I take a small amount. So if I take it like 3 PM for a 9:30 ending shift, that'll be fine. Otherwise, I can't sleep at night. But when I get home from work, from after all those people sucking the energy, the life out of me, and I just get everybody's energy stuck to me, and I come home exhausted, getting the Epsom salt.
You work in retail? You work part time? In retail. You work retail still? Are you still in retail?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get it
retail's fucking
for
bitch,
now.
dude.
Yeah.
Retail sucks.
25 years,
Hours
20
and shit.
years in shoe industry, the shoe industry for 25 years. I
Yeah.
took the first thing was Tractor Supply, a whole nother industry, but a different place. And like I said, until I can get the job I want, which is I want to get my foot in the door in the medical field, which is in the cafeteria. It's the only way you get. I'll bring food up
Yeah.
to some chick, talk to her, see
That's
how
all.
she's
Work in the
feeling,
kitchen.
give her an extra soda. Yeah, give her an extra soda on the floor. Then you move up.
You know where you can do that too if you want state benefits? Get a fucking job in the kitchen at the county jail. If you want good state benefits and overtime, they make a good dollar, brother. Trust me.
Well, also, not for
Trust me.
nothing, I was told to.
Oh, she's busted up.
Because for what
Yeah.
I'm doing, I can make three more dollars an hour and do nothing compared to what I'm
Yeah.
doing. But I want the
No, I
day to
hear
go
that.
by fast. But the point
Yeah,
is,
you got it.
you get a pension. The only pension you'll get
Yeah.
down here is through Publix and schools and maybe the jails, like you say. Hold on a second.
How about Walmart?
I don't know
Doesn't
that the
Walmart have?
jails do a pension.
How about
Nah, I don't
Walmart?
think
Why don't you
so.
get
They
a gig
can't
at
compete
Walmart?
with Publix.
Well, Walmart treats people like shit, I heard, right? They're all everybody treats people everybody like
Yeah, I
shit.
don't think.
Nobody. It's a workforce.
Well,
Everybody
they
wants to
said like
everybody's out for
Publix was.
themselves.
Yeah, you're just a number thing. I refuse to be a fucking number.
Yeah.
I just don't
That's
want
why
to
I
do
dig
that
the trades.
anymore. I want more for my
The
life.
trades were appreciated, right, Joey? Remember when you worked at H&H?
Yeah.
You did a good job. You fucking, you appreciated, man. You had your own work truck. You were the foreman at one time, right?
Yeah. Me and
You know?
Me and Paul shared that too.
Yeah. You know?
Paul
Stuff when you're
shit.
corporate and big companies like that, you're just a number. They don't even know your name. You know what I mean?
That's where I
They don't even
started.
know your freaking name.
That's
Okay,
where
she's like, you
I started as a
gotta.
receptionist. I'm looking. I'm looking for a
What do you
picture.
got?
I
What are you
started
breaking
as
out
a
your W-2s?
receptionist.
You breaking out your tax incomes?
Look,
Breaking out.
no, but look at Land.
Yes, college jobs are great for
Look at
benefits,
Landon and
Uncle
Blake
Randy.
as kids.
Yes, they are. Oh yeah. Let me see. Oh, that's the fighter, the UFC.
That's how I remember them as little.
Yeah.
I can't. I can't.
Very,
I mean, he started
very,
in
very nice.
wrestling, and I tell you, that kid's pretty good moves. That kid.
So wait,
Oh,
Elena,
here
real
it is.
quick. We're at 40
I
minutes. I
sold
gotta
out.
cut it at an hour tonight because my little baby came tonight. I didn't think so, but she got she got bored up.
Let me show you this, Mick.
My nudge.
Mick, let me show you this.
What are you doing?
I put this on my.
Let me see.
I put this on my fridge, and Danny goes, "Is that me on your fridge?" I said, "Yeah."
Oh shit. Oh yeah. There's Danny. Yeah, that was the problem. I took Rachel. You took Danny and Rob. Who did Robbie go with?
Catherine.
Who did Robbie go
Michelle.
with? What? Who?
Catherine.
Okay, I see. I
Pam
see
Bittner or Catherine?
Pam Bittner. Oh my God, Pam Bittner. How come that name sounds so familiar?
Yeah.
Pammy Bittner. Very nice.
He dated
Very
a
nice.
lot of girls. I swear he dated a lot of girls for a long time, and I had that intuition. And I kept telling him, 1 in 5, Rob, 1 in 5. 1 in 3 for abuse and 1 in 5 for the other. And he was the 5th. Now I'm questioning me. Whatever.
Yeah, right.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Exploration.
You're not getting any more. You're not getting any more crazy texts from the guy, are you? From that fucking he she or wannabe he she?
No, but I have open lines of communication, so I know where that fucker's at all times. Justin.
Oh yeah.
You got to fool the fool.
That dude's creepy looking, man. I don't even know what the hell anybody would want to hang out with that fucking guy for.
Now you know why Robbie was like, oh fucking no.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, okay, that's far enough. That's not where I was going.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, man. You get a lot of crazy shit. You get remember that guy, Michael Alec? in 1994 with the rave. He was big rave scene. He killed his friend. You know, they were all strung out on drugs. You know, the gay community, they were all gay ravers. No, Michael Alex, he did like 20 something years.
Right.
And you know what I mean?
Oh no! All I know is like my brother got jumped. I mean, he got jumped. It's bad. I mean, it was in Atlanta, and it may have been drug related. I don't really know exactly the whole story. All I know is it wasn't good, and it started, 10 years ago. Good night, Cosmic. Oh, Randall. You know, that's my twin's middle name, Randall.
Oh,
Robert Randall.
Randall. Was it
Robert
Randall?
Randall?
Yeah. Robert Randall, huh?
I'm Elena.
Yes, you are.
Elena Lois. Elena Lois used to call me Lois Lane.
That's right. No, E. Lois. Remember E. Lois?
Oh, what the fuck?
E. Lois.
Or Easy E.
No, it was E. Lois. That was from Reservoir Dog.
Lauren and Alex. And that's the right. And you made me watch that because of that. I will never forget. You kept making me watch it. I was like, I don't want to.
And then you realized Lauren was the best movie you ever saw in your life. Remember? Best movie you ever saw in your life.
I remember. I was looking for the pictures of the night, and I'm gonna find them, Mick. You said don't ever show anybody these pictures, or I did, and it was the night Alex was staring into the sky, and I'm like, Alex, what are you looking at? It was the night me and Mick, Joey, as best friends for like 10 years, we kissed and went, ew.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't remember.
Remember, it felt so weird. We're like,
yeah,
we did it and went, no. But then we had this agreement: if we weren't married by 30, we would marry each other. Remember that agreement?
I don't remember that at all. That's crazy. That's
yeah.
Like
we figured, you know, might as well just marry your best friend. That's what we were thinking.
Yeah. If we didn't find anybody by then, you might as well just hook up with your best friend. That was Farrington Lake getting stoned all night, right? That's one of them nights at the waterfall. That's where everybody used to go.
Farrington Lake. Is that Farrington Lake? Is that where you and your daughter went and found the tree? Did you take a picture of the carving?
No. Oh, yes. Farrington Lake. Yes. I misunderstood you. Yes.
You took a picture?
That tree is still there with me, you, and Danny's initials in it. Yeah. I took my daughter there. Yeah. I gotta take a picture of it though. I gotta take a picture. Next time I go, I take a picture
there with Heath. My Aunt Marion, take us there. We go.
Yeah.
Farrington Lake, yeah. Aunt Marianne, yeah. Farrington Lake was cool. Man, a good spot. Randall spelled backwards is Ladner. Who's Ladner? Ladner?
I don't know what Ladner
Randy. Uncle Randy. Now you got my mind twisted. Uncle Randy's got my mind twisted now. You're gonna make me
a little racist.
Uncle Randy's gonna make me
maybe
hey Google.
Racist, I'm not sure.
He's gonna make me hey Google, bitch. Hey Google, what's Ladner?
Hey, next time I'm on, we could talk about how women get scammed and catfished. I did, but I found out.
Guys get catfished. Yep. How'd you get catfished?
That's funny.
I know.
Not
me.
Not me. I don't go on there either.
Actually, I've had it happen, kind of. Not
catfish, really. Yeah.
Not in the same way as like everybody else. I mean,
right.
It
was a Nigerian.
Was it Spartan?
Yeah, it was a Nigerian scam, and my cousin figured it out. The emails weren't coming where he said they were coming.
Oh, was he a prince? But he was trying to get his fortune back.
Money? Yeah,
no,
exactly.
he was army. He was in the army. He took, and I found the real Gary Trigg, and told him somebody's using your identity. I had to put him on this whole like identity page. This whole thing.
Yeah.
Scammers.
Wow.
Uncle
Randy.
Yeah. Once he talks about transferring assets, I'm like, yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah. Uncle Randy, is that the Farrington Lake, the restaurant over there? He's probably talking about the restaurant over there.
my best customer.
Yeah, he's probably talking about the restaurant. They had a restaurant over there by the lake.
Pierce.
Oh, Lori's. I think it was Lori's Lakeside. Lori's Lakeside. Goddamn, I'm fucking so good. Lori's Lakeside. Yeah, I bet you, Uncle Randy. Tell me, Uncle Randy, if that's correct.
That was over by the lake.
Lori's Lake. And yeah. A little bit up though, not where we always were. We were where the fishing in the spot was.
We went by the house.
North Brunswick. Yep, the Bombardier of North Brunswick. Yeah, we know that. That's on Route 130. He had
I will never forget the North Brunswick.
You remember Leone's Plaza, Elena? That was where Uncle Randy had a bakery there. Remember Joey's family owns that bakery, La Bombardier. They owned it for like ever, like the world's best bakery ever.
Yeah. I remember the La Bombardier. Now I remember the name. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, you do. Uncle Randy owned.
Man, we always went out to Edison. And
his father. That's where his father owned. His grandfather and father owned that shit.
Can I ask you guys before we end? I want to ask and St. John's. Okay, real quick, Mickey. When we stopped hanging out, just at the end of when we stopped hanging out, we would go to someone's house to get weed. Was it Joey's house? We would sit in his room and smoke, and you did something else.
Down my room was in the basement.
Yeah, no. Joey.
You remember what I'm talking about?
Wait, hold on. Joey, yes, that was Kevin. Joey was, yes, that was Kevin. Joey was gone in Florida.
I didn't.
By then. Yeah, by the time I graduated, you were in Florida, Joey.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they've been in my house on the weekend.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
You've been in my house. You were at my house on the weekends. I had the basement, the bar downstairs.
Yep. Remember the parties in the basement?
Drum.
You and Danny came. Remember the other Kevin came, Kevin Johnson, the blonde Kevin from Pizza Slut. He's been there a bunch of times. Danny's been there. You've been there a bunch of times. You totally been there. You've definitely been.
I remember Angie's basement.
Yeah, Angie's basement. I remember that party. Yep, I remember that party.
Now,
I remember.
Now you remember.
That was me. That was Tracy Koch's birthday party, and Elena cock blocked me on Tracy, dude. I was so pissed.
Did I? How?
Yeah.
How? I was only your best friend. How did I cock block?
I know. I was very surprised.
Because of Sean.
I can't. I don't know, but I couldn't. I was pissed. I was pissed. Me and Tracy had like the same birthday almost.
I don't remember that, but I did.
And that's when Ann Hendrickson's parents went to like fucking France or something. And you and Danny were dating. And it was like that's when Danny went blind from drinking from St. Ides. He was drinking so much malt liquor. He drank so much malt liquor the kid couldn't see.
I remember that.
Swear to God. Yeah, swear to God. You were there at the party. You and Danny were dating. Yeah. Ange Hendrickson's party. God. Yeah,
Our dating was so crazy. Lost my virginity to that man. And we used to literally fist fight across my room, like roll around fighting. I'm like, what were we doing?
Really?
Just to make up, I think. It was just to make up. Yeah, just to make up, I think, is what the deal was.
You're fighting each other.
Making up was good.
Yeah.
I was like, do you realize we used to punch each other? Both of us?
I'm sure it was.
Crazy kid.
Unreal.
What'd you say? It was probably what?
Oh, I said I bet it was.
I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah. Who's Sir John?
Oh my God! Remember when I got caught?
Sir John.
Remember when I got?
What's that?
Mick,
when you got caught from your mom? I remember. Yeah. I remember that.
I was like, Danny, go to her. He's like, oh no! I had to go talk to my mom, Joey. I got caught doing it.
Yeah.
She said, don't shut the door, so I didn't.
And you fucking guys just, oh my God. How the fuck do you do that, though? What are you thinking about? What can you think in your mind to think that it was okay to do that with your mother in the house with the door fucking open? Joey, can you imagine that
adrenaline rush. We used to literally, Danny used to peek his head around, make sure my parents were still sitting on the couch. We were fucking in the living room. Danny would lean over, make sure their feet were still sitting there. We were dirty kids.
You guys are crazy. Oh my god. You gotta watch that shit. That's nuts. That's nuts. The crazy shit.
It was fun time.
Oh my god. Yeah,
fun
I know.
Time. And Greg was like, I will have no part of your craziness.
Greg was the smartest one in the fucking group. Greg said, screw this. I'm out. That's when he started fly fishing.
Yeah.
He said, fuck this. I'm gonna sit in my room and make fucking fly hooks instead of getting in trouble. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm not getting involved with this shit. These guys are too crazy.
I learned to fly fishing, and Mr. Bussiere taught me.
Yeah, he was good with that. He was good with that. Yeah, he was a good man. No, he was a good man. I know you guys. Well, listen, you guys were young. You guys were young, of course. You guys were young.
I never.
You guys were young, and you were younger. What's that, Joey?
I was 13.
But I never met Danny and Greg's parents.
Yeah, no, yeah, they weren't. They were always working at like the deli. They weren't like, you know what I mean? The mother and father worked at the deli constantly.
Yeah, most of the time.
I mean, that was their life.
Most of the time when I was every time I hung out with them, it's just because we were partying. We were like either they were coming down. Well, it was most like you hung out with Danny more. You started out with Greg, and then it was like Danny.
Whenever the house was empty.
Yeah,
I remember Greg like got a girlfriend, and like that was all he ever did. He didn't pay better than nothing else.
Yeah.
But then it was like Danny started hanging out and did some crazy like runs out to Philly. Did New York U-turns.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Yeah. New York U-turns. You remember that? Holy shit. He remembers that shit.
Like
that was
in the car, like,
all the time.
He was like this is a one-way. Oh. Crazy.
Yep. You remember all the red lights I was blowing that one time in my Escort in Philly? I wasn't used to the red lights in the city because they were like, remember they were so tight. They were like one right after the other, dude. It was dark as shit. Remember we saw that guy bleeding on the side of the road? Remember we saw that by Allegheny?
Oh,
he was stabbed.
No, he got stabbed.
Yeah.
The one homeless guy stabbed the other homeless guy. We watched it.
Is that what it was? I don't remember the exact thing, but I remember the guy bleeding. Yeah.
Yeah. He was bleeding out on the side of the road. The guy
I
was
watched
stabbing
the
him.
shooting here.
Allegheny Ave.
I remember Rich. We used to go get Coke, and Rich rode by. No, my boy Rich Walker. He would drive by. He'd drive by the homeless guys and smack him on the ass with the door. He'd walk open the door and like smack him on the ass, and then shut the door, keep going. And they'd be like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that was. You know what? Now you guys in Florida, you guys are fucking nuts in Florida. Those gangsters have got fucking. You guys got machine guns out the ass out there. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, as of July 6th, as of July 6th, you can have a permanentless carry, concealed carry. So
wait, you got to have a.
Yep.
You don't have to have a permanent anymore. You just you have to have your driver's license on you, and you got to you can carry crazy shit. Yeah,
and you can carry a piece,
but it's got to be concealed, under your shit.
No felony.
I have one brother.
No, you can't have.
One brother reports his gun. One brother reports his guns. The other doesn't. They both have their.
I don't do that.
Anthony has a big ass fucking gun case. I mean,
is he in Florida too? Is he in Florida?
Oh yeah,
all my guns.
He's in
all
Spring
my guns are legal.
Yeah. Hey, fuck it. As long as they're legal.
Spring Hill, but
ching ching.
He's Hernando County, a little bit further up from Pasco. No, that my brother Paris doesn't, or Anthony doesn't. Paris does. There's a reason behind it. I had to get rid of mine.
I don't know where Spring Hill is. What state do they live in? What state do they live in?
Spring Hill is basically above Tampa. He's an hour and a half from me. And
okay, so they're in Florida.
Yeah.
Good night, Uncle Randy.
What's that freaking park up there? It's
I don't know.
Wiki Watchy. They call it the Wiki Watchy. It's supposed to be some.
So is it? Did everybody go? Did your family go to Florida? Did all your siblings go to Florida? Or no? Some still in Jersey.
Anthony went first, then Robbie, then Paris, then us. Then Paris went back to Point. Then Robbie died, so now it's just us and Anthony.
Oh shit!
And
Paris
all the
is in
kids.
Point Pleasant. Paris is in Point Pleasant, in New Jersey. He's right by me.
Yep, he got offered. because his Joe Ippolito retired at 50 and gave my brother the ATM company. It's called oh crap. He's got an ATM company, and so Paris took it over. He's got 3 girls. Of course, she's gonna do it.
Wow.
But Jersey, oh my God, these girls are going from Parish, quiet little river in Georgia with alligators to New Jersey shore. Good luck. 3 girls.
All right, people. I'm gonna cut it out in a couple minutes. What's that, Elena? Finish up there. What do you say? Talk.
Guys, when the Gold's Gym guys used to work out on the beach, looking like tough guys. I hope they don't do that no more.
No. Where? Not Jersey.
On the boardwalk,
they never had that.
They would have like the gym.
Not in Jersey.
I would watch these moms, and they'd be like, we're jerking off, working out on the boardwalk, showing all their muscles off, and I just thought that was so conceited.
And jerking off, she said.
With their weight belts, Gold's Gym.
I know. It's stupid shit. I know.
Remember?
I mean, I guess it's one thing to be working out on the Sunday like that tanning shit too. So I guess they're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Who knows? I'm not a fucking fitness fanatic, as we all know.
You see what Uncle Randy wrote there?
I think that's why I look.
Yeah.
What do you write?
Switching out machine guns for new electric guns, Tesla guns. Yeah, I know.
Oh, these freaking electric. Oh man, yeah.
Climate control.
I just heard that.
Shut up. I just heard that now with the heat, they're saying that people that own a fucking electric car, they want them to cut down on charging their vehicle to watch
because they can't
power
afford
outages.
to do it. And it'll wipe everything out. The electric.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't that a joke?
They're they're forcing everybody to get electric cars.
Yeah, they want to ban.
You can't charge your shit because it'll blow out our power grid.
Right. Can you believe that? Is that crazy?
And then in case of an emergency,
and you need gasoline to even run these things. The generators to run the things to charge the fucking things.
No, they're never getting rid of gas.
If there's a crash, if they crash, once they crash, the fire department has a really hard time because of the electronics and getting these people out without fucking electrocuting them. That's another thing.
Makes sense.
Really?
The rescue is really, really hard on that.
I guess maybe it's electrical, but you think it'd be grounded though, right? With the rubber and all that, everything, and with them you'd be grounded.
No.
I don't know.
You learn down here in Florida with the lightning that is not true.
Yeah.
I found out the lightning car rubber thing. It's still it's not true. Because people get lightning in their car. So it's regular around here. All right, guys. Well, let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Not much except for bullshit today, but
no, we did a good one with Danny. This was a knockaround. This was a knockaround gig, man. I like doing knockaround gigs. Whatever comes. There's no fucking thing. There's no plan, man.
It's
no
nice
plan.
hanging out with It's nice catching up with my BFF.
I'm actually setting up. I'm going to Uncle Vinny's, the comedy store, and I'm setting up a flyer this week. I'm going to tell all those comics that go over there. They want to fucking do something.
But then we got to pick topics.
Well, yeah. I mean, no, it's going to be on them about what they're doing, and they can do free promo.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. You know? Fuck, it's a win-win. Yeah. It's a win-win. Right. You can promote Cousin Vinny's, Uncle Vinny's, whatever the fuck you call it, and the guy. You know? So it's a win-win, dude.
That's the whole thing with a lot of musicians. Musicians doing the same thing. They got to promote themselves. They don't have people doing it for them anymore.
That's it. There's no more. There's no more market. I mean, there are, but the marketing agents and all that, like back in the old days with the big record contracts, they used to have all kinds of people doing work for you. That shit don't exist anymore. Don't exist anymore.
Like Brat Loves Studio.
$1 million advances, multi-million dollar advances. Marketing people, all kinds of PR people. It doesn't stop. It never stop.
Now it's
that shit don't exist anymore.
And now it's all Instagram, and you got to get the make it fun for people to watch what you're selling, and that includes albums and products from the artists themselves.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
So that's it.
TTYL.
All right, love you, Landon. Thank you so much for shooting the shit with us. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
You're always fun. You're always fun. You're always a laugh. You know what I'm saying? We love you. I love you.
I'm a good time.
Love you. That's it.
I love you,
always
John.
have been.
I like being a good
always
time.
will be. All right. I love you, kid.
Damn straight.
Peace.
Love you too.
That's it.